Hello, I'm Allan Bailey, and I'm president of the Residents Council here at the Veterans Home in Tilton, New Hampshire. I am privileged to be able to read this letter to you today from the Honorable Shaheen, who is a senator from the state of New Hampshire. And the letter is as follows. Dear friends, please know that I join all of you in the spirit at the New Hampshire Veterans Home for today's September 11th memorial events. We lost nearly 3,000 Americans that day back in 2001, and among them belong members of the New Hampshire community. The feelings of shock, distress, and sadness remain as fresh in our minds as the day we witnessed a tragedy unfolding 20 years ago. As we mark 2 decades since the painful morning, I remind all of our lives impacted by the terrorist attack on 9/11. The people who were viciously taken, the families who continue to cope with the loss of loved ones today, the U.S. service members who signed up to serve and seek justice for their fellow Americans, and the many of us who came together, bonded by both grief and resilience, to ensure our nation's darkest hour. Reflecting on 20 years ago since 9/11, one of the most significant reflections is the overwhelming sense of community in the weeks and months after the tragedy. I remember going to the Granite State for prayers service at St. Paul's Church in Concord only a few days after the attack. We started as a memorial and prayer service which grew into a community gathering of residents linking our arms and singing, God Bless America. We drew strength from each other and inspiration from our first responders. The latter our brave Americans, service members in Afghanistan, who met unthinkable adversary with courage and resolve. We learned that we are united by our love of country and our compassion in helping those in need. And we saw that our country will always strive to live up to the ideals of E pluribus unum, which is one out of many. As we mark this solemn anniversary, I join Granite Staters and Americans in honoring all those impacted by the terror attack on 9/11, the victims, U.S. service members, as well as our NATO allies and Afghan allies who rallied to and fought by our side, and all Americans who continue to feel the ripple effects of that day as strongly now as they did then. I hope we all can find the opportunity to channel the solidarity we felt 20 years ago and remember that we are stronger when we are together. It's signed sincerely, Shaheen, United States Senator. Thank you.